Hi, I'm Bernie Lubbers, small batch bourbon whiskey professor, and I'm here to teach you today something that's going to be pretty cool. It's called label reading. Words on a label mean things. Just as important are the words that are not on a label. First of all, we have two different classifications here. Why are they separated this way? Well, this side, these are all whiskeys, and over here, these are all bourbons. All bourbon is whiskey, but not all whiskey's bourbon. You take your distillate, your spirit that comes off the still, and over here, they can add colors and flavors to it. Over here with bourbons, you cannot add anything to it except for water to get it down to the bottling strength, the bottling proof that you want. And let's talk about the law. So the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms states that whiskeys is anything that comes off distilled under 190 proof. It can go into the barrel at any no specified proof. It can be aged in a brand new or a used charred barrel. It also says it should just have the look, the taste, the characteristics of whiskey. It's pretty broad. So here we have all natural products. Over here, products that can have things added to it. Now let's take a look at a couple products here. Let's read the words that are on the label. Let's remember, words on labels mean things. This is a good old product here. This is a blend. This is American whiskey, a blend. Look on the back here. It says 66% grain spirits. A grain spirit is a filler. They didn't have years to wait. After Prohibition, people wanted a drink tonight. They didn't want to wait several years before they had a great bourbon product. They wanted a drink tonight. So they made the blended category. And the category is younger whiskeys mixed in with grain spirits. Because it's a whiskey, they can add colors and flavors. They'd have to. Now the label's telling me exactly what's in this product. I know what I'm buying. Now let's look at a bourbon. Okay. Now look at the front of the label here, and it says Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. I call these the foundation words. Bourbon has those further laws. Remember that? Under 160 proof, 51% corn, all that. Also further states that any bourbon, anything under 4 years old must have an age statement on it. Like Old Crow. Old Crow here is 3 years old. By law, it has to have an age statement on it. Anything over 4 years, it's optional. But if you do put an age statement on, as this product is 8 years old, that's not an average. That's not 6-year-old and 10-year-old mixed together. This is 8 years, every drop is 8 years old. The word straight, it's an interesting word. Straight by law means 2 years old. This product is at least 2 years old. We further put an age statement on saying that every drop is 8 years old. So if this didn't have an age statement on it, and if it just said straight, we know it was 2 years old. I looked up the history of this, and I think I found it out. When they were laying the railroads across this great nation of ours, 2 railroad ties was a straight. I'm not sure if that's where that comes from, but I'm running with that one. Kentucky. The word Kentucky means it's distilled in the state of Kentucky and aged in the state of Kentucky for at least 1 year. So we know that this product is from Kentucky. It's at least 2 years old. Bourbon, whiskey. We know those classifications. You have those in your head, you know what's going on there. What makes Tennessee whiskey different than bourbon? A lot of people think that Tennessee whiskey is bourbon, but it's not. It says Tennessee whiskey. When they bring their distillate off of the still, it leaches through that maple charcoal filter that Tennessee whiskeys are made with. That immediately adds color, it immediately adds flavor, and it knocks it out of the bourbon category. It also allows them, if they wish, they can add colors and flavors to it. In addition to that, I'm not sure if they do, but by law they can. It just raises some questions. We're asking you to pay $25 to $50 a bottle. We'd like you to be armed with this knowledge of taking your hard-earned money in, laying it down, and enjoying these products. These are all great products, but the labels will tell you exactly what you're buying. And I hope I've taught you how to read a label. It's fun.